Hey there, I'm Michaela. Thanks for clicking on my video. Here's what we have going on today, this side of the firmament.
Hello everybody, thanks for tuning back in. We have some more dresses for you today. First we're going to start off with one that's on a mannequin because it fits the mannequin better than it would fit me. So let me turn it around and show you what's up. If you saw any of our earlier wedding dress videos, meaning the ones we put up years ago, this might look familiar because it is a very similar, if not the same dress as one that I found and featured in one of the previous videos that I put up. It's a brand that's still sold today called Galena Signature, and it's this really beautiful two-layered situation. Let me zoom in here and show you the details on this outer sheer layer, and then we'll go in and explain the inner satin piece if you don't quite get what I'm trying to explain. But see, there's this outer long layer and then there's an inner satin dress, and they're actually two complete different pieces. And so the bra of the inner dress is quite structured. It's nicely made, and then the quality of this outer dress is just always a showstopper for me. It always catches my eye on the rack. So what we have here is a big covered back with buttons all the way down it, and this sheer lacing that would just peekaboo your skin out, and then at the lower back it fills back in with that satin dress, which is just a spaghetti strap underneath. And then it just has a nice long wispy lacy train. So I love this dress. Anytime I see it, I'm happy I picked it up again to just put it on a good shape because it's stunning, I think. Okay, now I'm going to turn the camera back over to my mama.
Around. So
I just can't wait to see what this one looks like.
I don't know if I should have fastened something more on the back of that. Seems like I left something unfastened.
I don't think so. You can look.
Is it just a little bit wide on your shoulders?
Yes, it's just a little bit big all around.
Well, you tell me what you think about this dress. Please, please tell me. I gotta back up so it can be seen here.
Yeah, that would be because it's...
Oh, awesome.
I don't even know, like, is it a 90s? I was thinking 90s.
Could have been a 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the people watching will know more than me. But it is absolutely fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I think it's sweet that it has this innie waist feature and then this sticky outy hip girly feature.
Right?
That really creates a shape on whoever had to wear it.
Right. It's great.
Yeah. I'll insert some pictures of the designer tag because I think it's in here. And
Okay.
We'll discuss that more once we get that. Okay.
Awesome.
Let's try on some other ones.
All right. So this is the tag on the inside of that last dress with the pretty little figure skating skirt. I mean, it says it's a size 10 and it's an international garment workers union, and you know, it's certainly not the earliest one of these tags that we've seen. It's made out of satin and not paper, but there is serger work in the dress, and I guess it was possibly altered at the waist, so maybe the lady needed a 10 around the chest and
Maybe because the shoulders were wide.
and shoulders area, and then had it taken in the waist.
But that was it for a maker tag or anything.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
So
only.
yeah,
maker
let
tag
us
we
know what
got.
you think. I'll try and look into it a little bit more.
Michaela asked me to get my wordy on, and the funny thing about it is we picked this dress because it's very, very simple, in a lot of ways, but I think it is perfectly elegant in all the right ways too. I don't know, it's so fun. It looks like, you know, your classic princess style with those upper puffy sleeves, and it's a little bit off the shoulder and matching front and back. The skirt is just absolutely plain. The bodice, let's see, turn around again. The bodice is lightly purled and it's got kind of this basque waist. And the fabric, when you touch it, feels practically like cotton lace, not like anything you feel in contemporary at the fabric shop or whatever. It feels like plasticky lace. This feels like cottony.
There's no itchiness about it.
Yeah, that's
really
cool.
weird. It's not pokey.
Yeah. So, completely understated princess. I love it.
Absolutely. I love it.
It's so
I don't
great.
get to try on very many like this. And when we had them in the thrift stores that we were trying on, I never had a crinoline on hand.
Right.
And at home, I can use our crinoline, and then
Right.
it creates the whole experience. And I would love to frolic, but I don't want to get it dirty.
Yeah, this one,
Oh, I can't
Michaela
wait to
almost
see
met
it.
her match. She was
I had to suck it in.
she was whimpering it down.
I don't want to bust anything out. So.
Yeah, right. It's really, really small.
Cute lady.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
So one interesting thing about this dress that Michaela had on last is that it appears to have been completely handmade from beginning to end, with no serger involved. And you can, if it'll focus nicely, you might be able to see, but there's a pinking shears and seams, but it's all the way around it and on every seam. Areas where things are more precise and areas where things are less precise. So just interesting, that cute princess dress. Okay. So funny. Check it out. Can you turn around really quick?
Yes.
Is it too much stress? It's got a big train. It is ruffled with little ribbon trim, and then this awesome detail, and then this type of embroidered over the top layer, and up here it's got the little ribbons running through it, and buttons, and a bow,
Metal zipper.
a metal zipper, and this high ruffly collar, and this detail. It's kind of an empire waist, and I mean, honestly, this is another showstopper, in our opinion. It's so unique. Never seen one like it. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up based on the tag.
Please,
to see if
yes.
we can figure it
It
out.
says Alfred Angelo on the inside with this old white zipper. So here we are to show you the tag of this Alfred Angelo. What else does it say? Original
Design by Edith Vincent.
Edith Vincent. And then there's also these garment workers, and I didn't do a great job of feeling this. Yeah, this is a little bit more of a papery tag. It's like that in-between stuff. Yeah.
So we'll look into it a little bit more.
Yeah, and it was cut and altered, and I don't know. I'm not seeing evidence of serging anywhere in this dress. So, if that's another clue, I don't know. Let us know.
So I really was curious to see what was going on with this Alfred Angelo dress. So I looked it up, started off trying to find out about Edith Vincent, thinking maybe if that was a specific qualifier on the tag it would help me date it. Bringing that up, it let me know that Edith was married to Alfred, who was the founder of Alfred Angelo. The confusing thing that I came up with, though, real side quick like rabbit trail, is that it says that Alfred and his wife Edith founded the company in the 1930s, and a different one said that it was 1933. Just like this, in the early 1930s, along with many other Europeans during that time, an Italian called Alfred Angelo, I'm not going to pronounce that because I'll butcher it, and his wife Edith left Italy to start a new life in America. They started a small wedding dress company, and today, some 75 years later, it's possibly the world's most successful wholesale brand. But get this, I found Edith's obituary, and I corroborated this information with other links. It's not just this obituary, but she died in 2012 at 91 years old, and she was born in 1921. So if they, in 1933, she would have only been 12 years old when her husband Alfred founded the wedding dress company. So I tried to figure out how old Alfred was, and I couldn't. Like, anyway, I don't know, a little bit weird rabbit trail, very young couple, even if it was later on that she came. I don't know, just really curious about the backstory. But I did find this article on a blog site that put up these catalog photos of spring 1970 of an Alfred Angelo catalog. And so if you look at these with the high neck, the one we're talking about here has the short sleeves, you know, in the video, but these ones often have long sleeves. But this high neck and empire waist is definitely prominent in this 1970. But I'm starting to see a lot more plain skirts. This one is lacy, but it doesn't have like all of that stitching. I'm still thinking that the one in the video was at some point in the 60s. And this 1970 catalog was still just a crossover of that, bringing that empire waist definitely crossed over from the 60s into the 70s, but I think the one that we have in the video is probably a little older than even these ones in this catalog. So cute. Hopefully that just like solves a little bit more of the mystery and gives us more questions about Edith and Alfred's relationship. But anyway, gorgeous dresses. Unfortunately, the Alfred Angelo today, though, went bankrupt in 2017. It was owned by the children of Alfred and Edith and like the successors all this time until 2017. And now this article here I'm looking at tells me, I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, but that it was purchased by a foreign company. Oh, I don't know where it is. But Alfred Angelo today is still a company, but it's not owned by the same people. Anyway, I hope that helps.
How precious is this?
I think it's a great one to finish this video off because it's a mystery. It's got like so many different styles coming together. Very traditional, but still this off-white with the high neck.
I'm kind of thinking that this is late 60s to late 70s. I don't know. So I need help. Help us.
You might think that it's baggy on me, but I tried to put it on the mannequin that's a couple sizes larger, and I could not get it even close zipped up. And so it is very loose around here, but it had to be designed that way because when it gets up to my shoulders, it's like maybe one size too big. You know, like it doesn't fit much bigger of a person than I am. So
right. I think it was meant to be flowy and loose and comfortable. Yeah.
So boho. So beautiful.
Yes, it's very beautiful. And I love that.
Okay, well, that's 4 dresses. We have 4 more coming in another episode, but we're going to cut you off for today. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to put on these beautiful dresses and chat about them with my mom in our driveway. I want you to remember that Jesus is the only way, keep the faith, and finish the race. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.